Unveiling Russia's crown jewel, a journey inside the Moscow Kremlin. Welcome to one of the most iconic and enigmatic landmarks in the world, the Russian Kremlin. Nestled along the banks of the Moskva River, this ancient fortress has been at the epicenter of Russian power and history for over 8 centuries. The Kremlin isn't just a fortress, it's a living monument to Russia's past achievements and enduring legacy. Each structure within its walls tells a story of innovation, conquest, and cultural exchange. Join us as we embark on a captivating journey through the corridors of power and history, uncovering the hidden gems and architectural marvels that define the Moscow Kremlin. So, without any further delay, let's get started. Number 1. Historical background. The Kremlin, derived from the Russian word fortress, has been a center of power since the late 15th century. Initially constructed as a wooden fortification, it evolved into a stone fortress under the rule of Ivan the Great, expanding its walls and becoming the seat of Russian political authority. Under the reign of Ivan the Great, the Kremlin underwent significant expansion and transformation, evolving from a fortress into a formidable stone citadel. This period marked the Kremlin's ascent as the political and religious center of Russia, housing the residence of the Grand Prince and later the Tsar. It became not only a symbol of defense, but also a symbol of centralized governance and cultural heritage. Throughout its history, the Kremlin witnessed pivotal moments in Russian history, including political intrigue, dynastic transitions, and the rise of influential leaders. Its strategic location overlooking the Moskva River and its fortified walls underscored its importance as a symbol of Russian identity and resilience. Today, the Kremlin remains a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a testament to Russia's rich historical legacy, attracting millions of visitors annually who come to marvel at its architectural splendor and explore its cultural significance. Number 2. Architectural ensemble. The Kremlin's architectural ensemble is a blend of styles spanning centuries of Russian history. It includes palaces, cathedrals, and administrative buildings that showcase the country's artistic and cultural evolution. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, renowned for its historical and cultural significance. Nestled in the heart of Moscow, the Kremlin complex spans 68 acres along the banks of the Moskva River, encompassing a diverse array of structures that showcase Russia's architectural evolution over centuries. The Kremlin's ensemble includes palaces, cathedrals, administrative buildings, and defensive walls, each reflecting different periods and styles of Russian architecture. The earliest structures date back to the 14th century, characterized by their fortified walls and defensive towers, such as the iconic Kremlin Wall and Trinity Tower. Notable palaces within the Kremlin complex include the Grand Kremlin Palace, built in the 19th century, which serves as the official residence for ceremonial purposes. Its neoclassical design features grand halls, opulent reception rooms, and a rich collection of Russian art and historical artifacts. Religious architecture also plays a prominent role, with cathedrals like the Cathedral of the Assumption and the Cathedral of the Annunciation showcasing intricate frescoes, gilded iconostases, and architectural elements influenced by Byzantine and Russian Orthodox traditions. Administrative buildings house governmental offices and museums, offering insights into Russia's political history and cultural heritage. Together, these structures form a cohesive architectural ensemble that reflects the Kremlin's dual roles as a fortress and a center of political and religious authority throughout Russian history. Number 3. Grand Kremlin Palace. The Grand Kremlin Palace, a magnificent architectural marvel and the ceremonial residence of the President of Russia. Built between 1837 and 1849 under the direction of Russian architect Konstantin Thon, the palace embodies the opulence and grandeur of Russian imperial architecture. Situated within the Kremlin walls, the Grand Kremlin Palace boasts a neoclassical design characterized by its imposing facade, majestic columns, and intricate detailing. Its interior is equally impressive, featuring lavish halls adorned with ornate decorations, exquisite artworks, and luxurious furnishings. The palace serves as the primary venue for official state ceremonies, diplomatic receptions, and presidential inaugurations, symbolizing Russia's political authority and cultural heritage. Its strategic location within the Kremlin complex underscores its historical significance as a seat of power since medieval times. Over the years, the Grand Kremlin Palace has witnessed significant historical events, including imperial gatherings, Soviet-era functions, and modern-day state visits. Its halls have hosted dignitaries, world leaders, and heads of state, contributing to its status as a symbol of Russian diplomacy and prestige on the global stage. Today, the Grand Kremlin Palace remains an iconic landmark and a testament to Russia's rich architectural legacy, drawing visitors from around the world who marvel at its historical significance and intricate craftsmanship. Number 4. Cathedral of the Assumption. The Cathedral of the Assumption, located within the Kremlin complex in Moscow, holds significant historical and religious importance in Russian culture. Built between 1475 and 1479 during the reign of Ivan III, it served as the main cathedral of the Russian Orthodox Church and the site of coronations for Russian czars until the early 18th century. Architecturally, the Cathedral of the Assumption combines elements of Russian medieval architecture with influences from Byzantine traditions. Its exterior features 5 golden domes, symbolizing Christ and the 4 evangelists, which gleam against the Moscow skyline. The facades are adorned with intricate carvings and decorative elements, showcasing the craftsmanship of Russian artisans of the era. Inside, the cathedral's interior is equally breathtaking, with walls covered in frescoes depicting biblical scenes and saints, while the iconostasis, icon screen, separates the nave from the sanctuary. The iconostasis itself is a masterpiece of Russian religious art, adorned with icons and elaborate carvings in gold and precious stones. Throughout history, the Cathedral of the Assumption has been a focal point for religious ceremonies, royal weddings, and state funerals, highlighting its central role in Russian spiritual and political life. Today, it remains an active place of worship and a symbol of Russia's rich cultural and religious heritage, attracting visitors from around the world who come to admire its architectural splendor and historical significance. Number 5. Armory Chamber. The Armory Chamber, located within the Kremlin complex in Moscow, is a renowned museum and treasury that houses an extraordinary collection of artifacts spanning Russian history from the Middle Ages to the 19th century. Established in 1808 by Emperor Alexander I, the Armory Chamber originally served as the royal arsenal and treasury, safeguarding precious items belonging to the Russian czars. Today, the Armory Chamber's collection includes an impressive array of ceremonial weapons, royal regalia, state carriages, and a dazzling collection of Fabergé eggs. Visitors can marvel at the opulent attire of Russian rulers, including coronation robes, crowns, and scepters encrusted with gems and pearls. The collection also features exquisite jewelry, gold and silverware, and religious icons crafted by master artisans throughout the centuries. Among the highlights are the famed Fabergé eggs, created by the House of Fabergé for the Russian imperial family, renowned for their intricate craftsmanship and intricate design. Each item in the Armory Chamber's collection offers a glimpse into the lavish lifestyle of Russian rulers and their contributions to art, culture, and history. The Armory Chamber remains a cultural treasure trove, preserving Russia's imperial legacy and providing visitors with a unique opportunity to explore the splendor of the Russian monarchy through its priceless artifacts and historical treasures. The Kremlin stands as a symbol of Russian resilience, cultural heritage, and political authority. Its architectural splendor and historical significance continue to captivate visitors from around the world, providing a window into Russia's storied past and its enduring influence on global history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Russia's Kremlin. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into world history and cultural landmarks. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.